Welcome back, folks, to another potential rant. It probably will be a rant. Um, Although that's quite sad, really, because this is something that was a phenomenon. And I, like many others, used to love the insanity of Jackass and how just crazy fun it was and how much fun they had together and how unique it was what they did. They came up with this on their own and it was just complete madness. So we have another, can't really call it a sequel, can you? Another legacy type thing where we're trying desperately to bring back those feelings of the past when we had a connection, when we had fun, when we had a collective laugh and everybody was kind of watching the same thing and we were all talking about it and how funny it was and how much fun it was, and we were all doing the quotes and the impressions. We all remember the hilarious things from Jackass, the high five, one of the funniest things you've ever seen. It was just hilarious, some of the stuff they were doing. So yeah, they're trying. I don't know if this is like a best of. I think there is some new stuff in there, but let's have a look at this anyway. Let's see. I don't know. I got a bad feeling, but I think what's going to happen with this. I think it's going to do what all of these sort of legacy type sequel things do. It's just make me sad. Basically, it's just going to make me sad because it's going to remind me of a better time when we had some spirit, when we had some soul. Let's have a little look, shall we? See what they do. I don't really know what's going on here.
The stunts in this movie were performed by professionals.
Hi, I'm Wee Man.
I'm Bam Margera.
I'm Preston Lacey.
I'm Chris Pontius.
So for your safety and the protection of those around you,
I'm Dave England.
I'm Danger Aaron. I'm Steve.
I'm Ryan Dunn.
do not attempt any of the stunts you have just seen.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville.
Hello, I'm
It's like this stuff was just hilarious, but I just feel like they're probably all grown up with blooming kids and stuff now. And Steve-O was on. Oh, man, I'm trying to think now. I think Steve-O was on like Big Brother and then went out with Stacey Solomon. I mean, what is that? Was it Stacey Solomon? I think so. I can't remember. Damn it, I'm gonna have to look that up in a minute. And obviously one of them, passed away, which is very sad. I think Johnny Knoxville's got all grey hair now. Not that I can talk. I don't think they're going to be firing themselves out of cannons this time, are they?
Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass.
Welcome to the first day of our last film. What are you feeling?
Oh God, look at
I'm
Johnny
sad.
Knoxville. Look at him, look.
Does it make you sad, Chris?
No, I'm not in touch with my emotions.
I would like to introduce you to our new cast member.
If they do,
Larry.
if they do some of the stuff now that they did back then, I think they would die, or they would be seriously injured at the very least.
Nice to meet you all, big
God.
fans.
God, I hate all this robot crap. I honestly don't think people are going to be happy until we've either created Terminators, we're in the Matrix, or something like that.
Oh my gosh, he got you!
Give me a
Break
bucket
your
of water
hand.
so I can throw it on Larry. 25 years and we haven't learned a goddamn thing. Can someone go get the shot collar for your penis? Hoopy said he wants to try it.
Hi, I'm Chris.
What the hell happened here?
I'm Chris.
You're taking it to a whole other level.
Yeah, it was.
Look pretty.
Yeah, that was. I don't know what's going on here, but that was the old clip, wasn't it? I don't know what they're doing there.
Be happy about it.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
High five.
The high five, incredible. Yeah. There's no way they
This
can
is
do
the
that now.
escape room from hell. Start the game. I think we're moving to the next room.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough. When you get knocked down,
This jump sucks.
We are going to be making history today with the first robot prostate exam.
This is what Jackass looks like at 50.
You see the finger on that thing?
That's not a finger. It's a claw. Let's let it rip, baby.
Tell you what, it's still, even though it's great, he's still got a good head of hair, that man. Yeah, I'm jealous. So it looks like it's kind of like a best of compilation with a few new bits in it. Oh my god, do you guys remember that? That was one of the worst ones. Oh god, yeah. Trying so hard to bring back that feeling, aren't we? From the 90s, from the 80s. Something happened, didn't it? Something happened. I believe that we peaked around 97. I don't think everything just dropped off a cliff, because we had some incredible movies going into 99, into the 2000s. But societally and cinema wise, everything, I think musically, we peaked in 97. If I had to put a date on it, that's when I'd say it happened. And it seems to have been a very slow downhill crawl since then, and we've lost the collection, that collective feeling, the shared social experiences when we all kind of were sharing the same thing. And it's not that we even all liked the same thing at the same time, but there was a time where we all knew, you know, we all knew about Jurassic Park and Terminator, The Matrix, Titanic, Forrest Gump. Everybody knew about, whether you'd seen them or not, we all knew about these films, and everybody was talking about them. And they were phenomenons. It was incredible, you know, these shared cultural experiences. Like, I remember being there. I remember being in the cinema to watch The Last Crusade, which was one of my greatest cinema moments. Incredible, just incredible. And I just didn't want that film to end. When they rode up into the sunset, I was sad, you know. I was, oh god, it's over. I was gutted. Titanic. I know some people don't like Titanic. I'm a big fan, and I would give it the masterpiece label. Incredible movie. How they created it, the practical effects that went into creating that film, the passion, the music, the score. It was a phenomenon. It was a shared cultural experience. Everybody knew who Jack and Rose were. Everybody knew My Heart Will Go On. Amazing. Just incredible. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, another one of the most amazing cinematic experiences I had. A shared cultural experience. We were all there. We were all in on it. We were all together. You know, nobody knew who anyone else was in that audience in the cinema, but it was just an amazing feeling. Like, we were all part of it. We were all enjoying that ride, the jokes, you know, the serious bits, the music, the imagery. It was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And it was, I'm trying to think, there was a couple of films I remember people clapping at the end. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was one. Last Crusade was another one. There wasn't many, but yeah, definitely those two, because it was like we were all acknowledging each other's enjoyment. It was like we were all saying, "I loved that. I enjoyed that. That was incredible, and you enjoyed it as well. Well done to you. Well done to me. It was just awesome. It was incredible." I'm rambling on, but that's what they're trying to get back. They're trying to get that feeling back. and they can't do it with modern films. They just can't do it. So they're trying to go back to when we did have that, and they're building on top of that, but it's just not going to work. It's not going to happen. And that's why it makes me sad, because it reminds me of that time when we had these shared cultural experiences. And I miss it. I miss it a lot. And that's definitely one of the reasons I feel the way I do these days. Definitely feel very black-pilled at the minute. So certainly not slagging off the Jackass guys, because they were just fun guys, you know, great fun. But I just can't see this doing what they want it to do, unfortunately. Anyway, bit of a rant there, guys. What do you think? Hit the buttons down below, like and subscribe, all that bollocks. And leave some comments down there as well, because I want to know what you guys are thinking. Anyway, I'll see you again soon, guys. Take care.